Yo, let's go. We are going insane. So, let's pop it. Okay, hold on. Ow, this burns. That burns. Okay, I'm gonna be playing with this. I might even play. I'm gonna do normal. Yeah, I'm gonna do normal. What the? This? Hell in a set. Money in the bank. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna make my own. I made my own superstar. No. Should I do bot? No, I'm not doing that. I can't. I'm gonna do. Let me see. Seamus. Flair. Batista. Alright, tag team Money in the Bank. Here we go. We're gonna go insane. Most people don't ask him what I was thinking.
Ow, that hurt!
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. From our vantage point, it doesn't even look like a sweat has been broken. This is exactly how he drew this one up.
I like the pairing, Michael. These two work so well together as a team.
You know, Michael, one of the fascinating things about Ric Flair isn't that he's a two-time WWE Hall of Fame inductee, but it's that he even had a career in the ring at all. Because this is a man who barely survived a devastating plane crash just as his pro wrestling days were getting started.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
Ric Flair is a force within the ring. With the tag is Batista.
Tag me.
Adding insult to potential injury there.
Yo, this referee. Yeah, let's go.
Not today, too fast.
An amazing life fact, Cole. Flair couldn't continue to be the straight-up brawler that he had been before the plane crash. It forced him to change his style. I mean, get crafty and use every trick in the book. And he learned them all, brother. It's what turned him into the so-called dirtiest player in the game that we all know him as today.
Just making his presence felt there.
And there's the count. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Let's go.
Look at this amazing athleticism.
Oh, out of nowhere!
That'll knock the wind right out of you.
He makes the tag!
It's striking to me how in any contest involving Ric Flair, momentum ends up playing such a major part of the proceedings. We've always seen it. When the Nature Boy starts building up a head of steam, firing himself up, taunting his opponent, it's almost impossible to turn the tables on him.
So true, Michael. Flair seems to gobble up every ounce of energy in the building, whether the fans are with him or against him. He feeds off the intensity and uses it to his own benefit. Nobody builds up the mojo like the Nature Boy. And Ric Flair has momentum.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Ric Flair is getting ready here.
And the ability of Ric Flair to...
It's just a matter of time now.
The shoulders are down.
And the referee's count's interrupted there.
Well, it just goes to show you that an attack can come from anywhere when you're in that ring.
Oh, no. Ric Flair still dazed.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
The shoulders are down. 1, 2. It looks like all 4 competitors are going at it. This is what I like.
The referee getting involved now.
So I think the lesson to be learned from what we were talking about is that if you're going to take on the Nature Boy, you've got to keep him out of the driver's seat. Because once Flair has the upper hand, he's harder to slow down than a runaway train. You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
6.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring.
He desperately, desperately needs to make a tag here.
Sometimes the best offense is a great defense, and that's exactly what we're seeing here.
One of the turning points in Batista's career was when he decided to break away from Evolution and become his own man. This led to one of the most physically grueling encounters we've ever seen. Batista versus Triple H in what was a classic confrontation of teacher versus student. Oh, that's got to be it. Sheamus, how about that finishing move? Much more of that. The shoulders are down.
And he's in there trying to get something going for his partner.
His midsection taking a lot of damage here.
This is dominance in its purest form. Camel clutch locked in, wrenching on the neck and lower back. You know, Michael, you can definitely look at Batista leaving Evolution as a major turning point in his career, as well as WWE history. Will it be enough for the win?
And he goes for the pin.
There's the count. He whipped that one. The ref's out.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
The first 11 times the holder of the Money in the Bank contract cashed in, he became champion. Becoming Mr. Money in the Bank is practically a guaranteed route to winning the title. The city of Boston has played host to some of sports entertainment's greatest moments, including the night Stone Cold Steve Austin captured the WWE Championship from Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 14.
The strategy for a superstar that's going up against Sheamus has to be not getting hit with his power moves. I mean, the Celtic Warrior has so many that can just knock you right into the middle of next week. But I think the most brutal is the bro kick. If Sheamus connects with that, it's over.
Batista turns it around.
Uh-oh.
I got a sharp pain in my neck just watching that neck breaker.
Yeah, I got a much lower pain, but I don't want to talk about it right now.
Jerry, you saw your share of battles with warriors throughout the years, and your strategy is the only way to go into a match against Sheamus. Stay away from his strength. If Sheamus starts getting on a roll with power moves, it's going to be over in a hurry. Oh, and if he nails you with the brogue kick, don't worry if the match is over. Worry if your head is still attached to the rest of your body.
You got that right, Michael. An opponent has to be willing to accept the fact that they will most likely be overpowered by Sheamus. A superstar must avoid getting caught in his power moves. And, well, you said everything that needed to be said about the brogue kick.
Wow, there's the save. The match continues. He's simply reminding him that he's here. Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime.
And leave you some change.
Not today, too fast. Ow! Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
Just making his presence felt there.
Sheamus is making full use of this open moment.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Am I the only one that sees he's cheating? Somebody stop this.
Check this out, Cole. Go get him, Nate.
Figure 4 leg lock. Flair should turn and end it right here.
This could be it. This could be another victory for Nature Boy.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
And now he's back out on the apron. And the ref starts to count.
This is a beating inside and out.
Yeah, external
Why did
and
you even
internal.
tag me, bro?
And he finally gets out of the ring.
And there's that destructive slam by Sheamus.
Now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
This should do it right there.
I think this is it. He's still not through.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Well, it looks like Sheamus has got the momentum. He's showing no signs of letting up. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Batista is a master of imposing his will on his opponents. The animal's power is without equal. His intensity is immeasurable. But after what we've seen in this match, it's fair to wonder if Batista has the stamina to finish this.
And Batista makes him pay for all that.
Hey, this may very well be it.
The referee getting involved now.
This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
And I don't see any slowing down in the future. This is a great matchup. I'm loving it. Ah! That's it. He's done. When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is this amount of power.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only 2 of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win.
High cross. Finisher. This match might be over. Incredible. It's amazing what happens when a competitor channels all the...
This should do it right there.
I think this is it. Oh, out of nowhere. starts the count.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
What height, what distance. I bet when they got up today, they didn't expect me to launch like a dog.
They did it! They won the match!
How?
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here. The shoulders.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
It's this simple. You're not going to keep an icon like Ric Flair down for the count with moves like that.
Plenty of fight left.
You're right. This guy's still near 100%. If that's not going to keep the Nature Boy down, you can bet nothing will. You know, thinking about Ric Flair and the relationship he's had with the fans of the WWE over the years, well, you have to say it's been a love-hate affair. And that's just fine with the Nature Boy because he doesn't care if you love him or hate him. He just wants to make sure you're paying attention to him.
As you know, we're talking about someone with a lot of talent. I'm not so sure I like the idea of it being showcased in a tag team. You got to let talent like that shine on its own.
And there's the tag.
And there's the count. And now he's back out on the apron.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on. Doing a great job of avoiding any serious offense. That'll go a long way as this one progresses.
Ric Flair is taking full control right now.
Here's somebody who can do it all, whether it's in solo competition or as part of a team, which we're seeing here tonight.
There isn't a more distinct personality in the entire WWE than that of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And it doesn't take long to see that. There's the camel clutch, and somehow he's got to take the pressure off his neck. They got it! Oh, boy.
Here are your winners.
I'm beating the hell out of him now, bro.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. And Ric Flair reverses it.
Whatever.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important.
Checking out Ric Flair. What can you tell us right now?
I like the pairing, Michael. These two work so well together as a team.
Here we go.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Beautiful counter by Flair.
Only the Nature Boy could execute a reversal with such style.
He gets the tag. Without a doubt, the city of Boston is home to some of the greatest fans in sports entertainment. Just listen to this passion. Quick pin attempt here.
1, 2, 3. They did it! They won the match!
What the hell?
Let's go to the highlights here.
Oh my hope. It's your boy. Wait, it's your boy. But he out. Pete.